Yeah, I feel like always through high school and even in college I was overlooked. Just always had to work hard and to get where I am. I'm glad Butler gave me the opportunity to go play there at the D1 level. That was great. I still feel like I'm overlooked now, so I just try and bring that chip on my shoulder in everything I do. I mean, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm not going to let anyone outwork me. I'm going to be the first in, last out. I'm going to do what I need to do to make the team and stay on the team and contribute however I can.
Now, you make a lot of noise on the field. I know you did a lot of
yeah.
Is that a part of your game? Talk about, when you first started making noise on the field.
I think I started doing it when I started lifting heavy in high school, and it just kind of carried over to the field. I do it out of my breaks. I do it getting off the line, coming off, and when I hit somebody, I usually give a little grunt too. I just feel like I get a little extra power from it.
Give one of those grunts. There you go.
Got a little bit. You gotta love it, especially coming out of a smaller school. It gives the guys that are coming out of the smaller schools that come out here a chance to show off and show what they can do that maybe aren't in Indianapolis this weekend. It gives us a chance to come out and show what we can do too, where we might not have that opportunity otherwise. I got to say all my coaches at Butler and then also the staff at Acceleration Sports Performance in Naperville. I've been going there since I was in high school, and they really have helped me transition from the high school to college and then college to now. So I really got to give a shout out to them too, and then obviously the parents for helping support me along the way.
That's right. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
Good to see you, man.
My name is Deron Bruce. I went to Ottawa University, it's a small high school in Ottawa, Kansas. Not many people has heard of it, but I love it. So, okay, well, I never played Pop Warner football. My mom never let me. I played 7th grade and I played 9th grade. My mom didn't let me play in 8th grade. I didn't play in high school until my senior year. So then I got an opportunity to play junior college, played at Coffeyville Community College for 2 years. Had like 18 and a half sacks over 2 years, about 80 tackles. Went to KU, ended up having an injury, messed up, flunked out. So I got a second opportunity at Ottawa University, and that's what I'm so appreciative of. So I got an opportunity not only to play football, but to finish school, because I graduate in May, which is really important to me. Be the first person in my family to graduate, so that's a big deal for me. So I redshirted my first year, played 2 years, and that's how it all started. That's what I love. Effort. I can bring a lot of effort, hard work, determination. Coming from a small school, you got to have something that stands out among the rest. It might not be the big-time college athlete that some of these guys are, but I know I can out-hustle somebody consistently. Somebody's not going to beat me to the ball consistently every play. I'm going to give you everything I got every down, whether it's on special teams, whether I'm snapping the ball, holding it, whatever you ask me to do, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. So that's what I bring to an NFL team. That means it's a blessing, because a lot of these small school guys don't have anything where, a lot of these guys who want to play want a chance to showcase their athleticism, can't showcase it anywhere else but a place like this. So this is a perfect platform for them to get an opportunity to continue to further their skills and see where they're at with playing football, and they have an actual realistic opportunity to play at the next level. So I think this is a wonderful thing that they're doing, and they definitely need to keep this up. I love it. I'm a God-fearing man, so first and foremost, I'm always gonna say the man upstairs. I like to thank all the people who told me I couldn't do it. All the people who doubted me up to this point. I'm kind of stubborn, so I don't listen to what they had to say. So I just keep working, and I'm here, and I thank myself for sticking with it. So.
Willie Creer, Eastern Michigan. Well, it all started in 8th grade. I didn't really play football until I was 14 years old. Didn't even like it at first. I played defensive end. I really played it because my brother played it. Fast forward, played my freshman year, didn't play my sophomore year, and then ended up playing my junior and senior year in high school. But one of the things I remember the most was because I was a basketball guy. I love playing basketball, and I remember one time, I think it was in the off season, talking to my coach. I'm having all these letters come in, and he's telling me, you know what, your career is going to be more promising in football than basketball, so I think you need to focus on that. And I didn't really hear him at first, then I'm playing during basketball season, not as much attention as it was in football. And going to my senior year, I took it more serious, and I had a good senior year, but didn't really have the grades. So then I had to go to JUCO. I was fortunate enough to play at one of the best junior colleges in the nation, at Butte College. Went 10-1 both years there. Got recruited by some big schools at first. Didn't really get offered because of my height. They loved my physicality and my feet and all that stuff, but when it came to my height, they were just more skeptical about it. And went to Eastern Michigan. I chose that school because of they had a really good defensive back coach, and I liked Ron English. He was a good guy, and he taught me a lot of things today. And in my 2 years there, I had over 50 tackles. I think 18 pass breakups, 2 interceptions. I played pretty well there, especially my senior year. My best game was against Florida. That was pretty good. That's pretty much it right there. You know, what I can bring to the table, I'm a sure tackler. Either it's at corner or nickel. You know, I can play that zone. I can come up, hit, drop back. I can play on the outside too. You know, I'm a utility guy. I play corner and nickel. I can play safety too. I got some on my film as well. I think that them putting together a regional combine and actually changing the rules about it, because in the years before I used to have a lot of older guys come in and things like that. I think it's a real good opportunity for everybody else, you know, who may not be on that big school, or they may be behind like one of those guys who gets the invite to Indianapolis. You know, I think that's it can open doors for a lot of kids, and you know, it can showcase a lot of good ability for them. My son, you know, I have a 4-year-old son, and he's just been my inspiration this whole time, and you know, I got a good nurturing family right behind me.
Deshaun Dinwiddie from Emporia State. I mean, growing up, I didn't really play much football. My mom made me, but I wasn't that good at it. And I didn't start getting good till like sophomore year in high school. And I started grew a few inches and got straight, but and it was kind of far from home. And my brother was with me, and he going to Chicago Combine. Oh. Yeah, but my brother was with me, and we both transferred to be close to home so my family can go to my games. And ever since then, just been trying to grind. I mean, my brother's always been a star. I ain't never done nothing. So I've been trying to get like my older brother, you know. I like it. I love it because, like me, I'm from small school, so like a lot of scouts probably haven't heard of me or people look at me. But it gives everybody a good opportunity. A lot of small schools, and I love it. I mean, this might do some good. I mean, I didn't do that well. I did okay, but my number one probably be special teams. I feel like I can go start anywhere on special teams. I mean, that's always been my bread and butter. I played as a true freshman at Division I school, so I mean, cool. But just work hard. I mean, I'm a hard worker. I compete. I love to compete always. I'm a competitor, and just make my family proud. I would probably say my brother, because I got taken away from my mom while I was in 4th grade. So we were bouncing from home to home, foster homes, and my brother's always been there to keep me up, keep my head up, keep me out of trouble.
JoJo Phillips. I'm from Shatner State College in Nebraska. Well, I feel like any player that doesn't go D1 feels like they're overlooked, but you can't really measure a player's heart by the level of, you know, college he plays. You know, I'm from a D2 small town. Started real young, passionate about football, about 7 or 8. Moved my way up. I started as a running back and moved over to defense and safety to help out my team, and I've loved it ever since. You know, I'd rather hit than be get hit, you know, last longer. But love the sport my whole life, and just want to wish to continue to keep playing. Well, I feel like I got pretty good speed, and I'm quick, and I'm powerful for my position. You know, I have all the school records for DB. I bench 410. I hit the 225, 33. I have the school record for the 40, which is 4.4 flat electric. And I just feel like I can help out any team, whether it be special teams, you know, defense, wherever they need me. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I think it's awesome. You know, I feel like they do a great job setting it up and being very organized and giving everybody opportunity, whether you D1, D2, D3. And some people think they're overlooked, and here's your chance, you know, to prove that you shouldn't have been overlooked. I really want to thank my mom, who put up with me her whole life, and my coaches at college, Coach Long and Coach Jarvis, who taught me amazing things when I moved to DB, and just how to keep fighting and going hard.
Travis Williams, Youngstown State University. This year I wasn't necessarily overlooked. It was just as far as like how my senior season played out. I didn't get the opportunities that I had the first 3 years as a starting linebacker. I ended up just playing straight special teams, all special teams my senior year of college. So I don't feel like I was overlooked. It led me to head to Colorado because I didn't want to go to Baltimore area or Miami. From Virginia, so I came here to face new guys and see new faces. If any team was to pick me, I would stand out on special teams first and foremost. Special teams, that's my ticket right now. I'm good sideline to sideline, very fast, and I'm wearing alleys really good, with pretty good tackling. I think this is a blessing in disguise for a lot of people because a lot of cats don't get the opportunity to see scouts in their colleges because it might be a smaller college or they didn't do well in the college to get the scouts look. So be able to perform in front of all these scouts and with the NFL Combine on their name, just a blessing for everybody. Helping me get here, I'd like to thank my agent, Sam Shaheed at AIG. I want to thank my mother and my girlfriend for coming up here with me, and my brothers and everybody else who supported me. And why is you?